This is a story of a person who has been living in China, UK, and Japan. In touch with both the urban and natural landscape, they gradually got confused at their positions within the world.
I was on a bus with my grandma, heading to school. Feeling drowsy, I fell asleep. During my sleep, I was worried if I would miss my stop. So I forced myself to wake up. I opened Google Maps to check the routes. The only problem was I didn't remember where I was going anymore. Searching my backpack desperately, I finally found a pamphlet with an image of a lake and some text descriptions of a school. This must be it. I let my grandma ask, how should we go there? The driver said, this school is on the top of the mountain. We are 2 miles from the bottom of the mountain, and 22 more miles left to go. I didn't know why I made such a mistake of taking the wrong bus. The only thing I knew is I would be late for my first day of class. Arriving at the classroom, I recognized some classmates. For some reason, everyone wore normal clothes except for me, who wore Japanese yukata-style pajamas. This made me feel uneasy. When can I go home? I asked the teacher. In a month, he said. A month? I couldn't believe it. I realized I only brought a mostly empty backpack, without a phone charger, nor clothes to change into. During the lunch break, I went to my dorm. It was a typical room for students to live in. The window was different though. It could open fully. I looked out through it and saw the ocean reaching right up to my window. My dorm was floating in the sea. Sometimes I could see the waves stutter and become a computer rendering. My uncle later told me this place often has tsunami, so the government thought it was better to use 3D rendered ocean to replace the original one. They said it looked more beautiful. Not really understanding why I was in this school, I asked my uncle to get me out. I was supposed to be in the UK for MA instead of this Chinese high school. My uncle got annoyed and cried, "You always break everyone's heart."
Not knowing the reason, I got into jail. One day, Uncle told me he saw on the notice board that I can get out at 8 p.m. today. So my family bought me a train ticket to go home tonight. My grandma came to visit me. We waited together till 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Still no one came to release me. I saw a staff passed by. He was really tall, with a bald head, angular face, and razor-sharp lips. I called to him. He seemed slightly annoyed that I stopped him. "I'm so sorry," I continued. His face expressions softened. "Someone has seen the notice board saying today's the day I'd be released, so I wasn't briefed. When can I leave?" I asked. "The time on the board is written randomly, depending on their moods," said him, shrugging. "When they write in the report about the official decision, it doesn't matter what's on the board." This shocked me. Of course they would do that, those damn authorities. When can I get out? I took out a piece of paper. It listed my sentences. Meat, 1 year. Without meat, 2 to 3 years. Penalty fines, $15. And my case was meat. But on top of this paper, I was labeled special case. So all this information was useless. Standard sentencing rarely applies to special cases. I told myself to cheer up. Although I don't know when I can get out, I can still try to make art in jail.
In the middle of the road, there was a cat. It looked at me. I think I'm in Japan.
Or in the UK. or in China?
People's faces are hidden. Features of architecture are unclear. It's really hard to tell. It could be anywhere.
Those places. Dark, bright, monotonous, colourful, blur, sharp, sensuous, transcendental, dangerous, divine.
Where am I from?
Does this matter?
Where am I right now?
Does that matter?
I think I'm getting tired of looking for why I'm here. Or how do I get out of this place? The next destination might be very much the same.
And what am I going to do with those information? The diameter of the observable universe is about 93 billion light-years. The distance between China and UK is 7,775 kilometers. Cool. And I still understand nothing.
I look at things in front of me. They are quiet. They don't need any analysis or thoughts.
At this moment, I'm not Chinese.
I'm not a woman.
man.
I'm not my mind.
I'm not my thoughts. I am life.